Thought we were supposed to try it after.
It's too good. You guys want to win this? Then you gotta stay tuned to the middle of our video, and we'll be telling you who won this stuff today.
This is a cigar.
This is also a cigar.
Yep.
And these are glasses. One person wins all four.
Well, because there's two
There's two
glasses
in
in the
there.
box.
So stay tuned. Hey everybody, we are Simple Diversion, coming to you right now.
My name is Rob.
And my name is Graham. And today is brought to you by Talisker.
Talisker Storm.
The storm is here.
Storm is here.
Storm is coming.
Storm is coming. All right.
Good to see you guys again. Thanks for stopping by. Talisker Storm. What do we know about Talisker that we can tell these fine people tuning in?
Well, I know that Talisker is on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I know too that there are a lot of storms. What is it? The west side of the island, or?
Well, it's on the west side of Scotland.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Isle of Skye.
Right.
With an E.
Yes.
S-K-Y-E.
There tends to be a lot of storms, and that's kind of where they got the name. But it's very kind of dangerous to get there, I would say. Dangerous storms, terrible storms is what I mean. But
Dangerous, terrible. Don't go there.
don't go there. And up until 1995, the only way to get there was by ferry.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a secluded area
Yeah.
that it's not really plugged into the world that we kind of live in. Up to 1991, too. 1/3 of the population still spoke Gaelic.
It is the only distillery on the island as well.
Distillery as well, yeah.
So-
And like you mentioned too, they have a lot of storms because the weather comes off of that Atlantic Ocean, and because of that, the climate's actually kind of mild, wet, and cloudy, cold, stormy.
It's actually made by the storm.
Yeah,
Itself.
they just put like bottles out there.
Yeah, and they catch
It was-
lightning in a bottle,
Yeah, they-
and that's what makes it.
Yeah, they let the bottles sit on the beach shore.
Yep.
And then they just collect
Yeah.
the scotch that falls from the sky.
Wow, amazing, amazing. That really happened. That'd be great. So what's the difference between the Storm and the Talisker? Let's say the Talisker 10. Or
Okay, well they're both going to be single malt Scotch whiskeys.
Okay.
This is going to be 45.8% ABV.
Wow.
And this is a non-age statement, so that's your biggest difference between the tenure.
So you're looking at probably like 5 years, 3 to 5 years usually.
It's tough to say. Scotch has to be aged at least 3.
Okay.
And mostly everything you see is 8 and above. So
Right.
it'd be interesting to get that information
Yeah.
and actually see how old it is. But for something that's young, it still packs quite a bit of punch.
Some heat, yeah.
It's pretty reasonably priced. It's only going to be about, at our lowest end, we can find it for $35, which
Okay.
I think is, I mean, that's
That's a good
cheaper
deal.
than Glenlivet.
Good
It's
deal
about
for
the same
Scotch.
price as Glenfiddich.
Yep.
And it's a single malt,
Mm-hmm.
so that's pretty good price. Region-wise, this is going to be an island region as well.
Okay.
If
Yep.
anybody
Yep.
cares about that. Some people, you can kind of get what it's gonna, the flavors that it's gonna be from the region that it's in. You know, Speyside is gonna be sweeter, sherrier, where you have the Islas are gonna be smokier.
Yep.
But then some of the islands, you kind of get some of that smoke too, but it's obviously not gonna be as dominant as the other ones. So
Yep. I'm ready to taste the power of the sea, but first,
our giveaway.
our giveaway.
We've done this once before. We had 19 people comment. So we have 19 of you on here.
On this list.
We are gonna do our random number. And randomize.
Here we go.
So, the winner is 79.
We don't have 79.
Because I haven't said it yet.
Oh.
We'll randomize it first, and then we'll go again.
Okay, randomize it
The
first.
winner is 18, and that is Crosby's Corner.
Crosby's Corner. All right.
Crosby's Corner is number 18. So, Crosby's Corner, you won our giveaway, so please email us at this email address below and let us know what your address is, and we'll get these shipped out to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and supporting us. You've been great. So yeah, let's move on.
That was really good. That was taking notes.
Taking notes.
Taking notes. That was really good. You sounded like a anchorman.
That's what we're doing today. We're bringing you the news about Talisker.
So, the Power of the Sea. And congratulations to the winner, CrossFit's Corner. I'm ready for the Power of the Sea.
Go ahead,
Lightning
buddy.
in a bottle. Let's do it. I've already got some in my glass, but you know what? I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of raindrops.
Falling on your head.
Boop. Beep, boop. We're able to go to Total Wine. Sorry about that. Total Wine this weekend.
Yeah, that was fun.
nice. Yep. Had a fantasy football draft.
Yeah.
With a bunch of our
I picked up
friends.
some George Dickel, some
And-
Barrel Select.
I picked up some of my favorite. You always have to have on the shelf. Belvin E14
It's good stuff.
Caribbean Cast.
Caribbean Cast.
Yep.
So, stay tuned for those at some point in our lives. You mentioned fantasy football, and we
I
had
did.
a draft party, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Pizza, beer, scotch, whiskey,
Cigars.
cigars.
And Scotch Test Dummies offered to let us be in their reviewer draft. So we are going to be in
yep.
a fantasy league. So we're going
Yes.
to be in a fantasy league with a bunch of other cool guys that do reviews on Scotch and whiskey. So
Yep.
that's going to be a lot of fun. We
That's
are
gonna be-
actually
yeah,
in the
that's gonna be
Scotch
fun.
division. So,
Nice.
and we're
We're gonna
coming
be
for blood.
King of the Scotches.
I mean, when it comes to fantasy football, we're
Yeah, we're
taking no
diehard.
prisoners. So
So
watch out.
And real quick.
Real quick,
the
one
cigar
more.
that I had
This just in.
last night, for Pete's sake, I had the Swamp Rat, which on your video you called it Swamp Thing. I don't think it's any different, but I think, yeah, it was really good. It smelled like horse, but it was good.
Very good.
All right.
Hopefully this doesn't smell like horse.
Oh,
Really dies down when you keep going in. But initially, I'm getting smoke, obviously, with some brine. But once you go in further, there's a little bit more creaminess to it.
I'm getting the smoky taste, obviously. I think everybody would.
Initially, it comes across as like Lagavulin little brother. Definitely not as powerful, but for a non-age statement, I think the amount of smoke on the nosing is really nice.
Might be getting a little cream. I think I might get some barbecue, actually.
Well, when I go into maybe the creaminess, it kind of turns into a little bit more of a citrus smell
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And it's not as strong as the 10-year.
Definitely not as smoky.
Yeah.
But it's funny when you go in more, the smoke kind of disappears, and then you get
And that's
you
when
get
you
through
really
that
start getting to-
barrier,
yeah.
and then you get to that other stuff, the more detail.
I'm getting some barbecue.
Really,
It's
not
not like-
more citrusy for me. Prost,
Prost.
Game of Thrones night.
I don't taste barbecue.
Ooh, the finish was really good.
Yeah. Smoky, woody,
Thick,
thick. Okay.
a little bit of pepper, a
Okay.
little zing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I really like that finish though. Very full.
I do like it better than the 10-year. I personally do.
I'd like to compare.
I don't think
Side by side.
Side by side, right? But I don't think it's as strong as the 10-year. But I like the lighter notes.
I think on the finish, the reason why I like it is kind of creamy. Initially, it's that smoke, and then followed by the cream on the finish, and it's thick. If you're not sure about the non-age statements, you know, because a lot of people need to see that age
A
statement.
lot of
as
people
well.
buy it because of the age statement. You
I
know?
would not. I would try and really push you to get through that and give it a shot because it's really good.
Try it. $35. You might as well.
So, Rob, what would you
Graham.
what would you give this out of a score of 1 to 10? And try not to look stupid.
Try not to look stupid. Number that's popping in my head right now is about an 8.6.
Okay.
Yeah, 8.6, 8.7.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's worth buying.
One quick question for you, because I know you're still the sweeter sherry guy.
Yeah.
Does that have any factor into a little bit of a lower score, or is it just that you think they could have done some things better?
I tend to compare it to other scotches, other smoky scotches that I've had, like Highland Park and Lagavulin. And I mean, for the scores that I gave Lagavulin and Highland Park, this can't beat those.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I look at. I actually don't find this as campfirey or smoky or peaty as those brands. Like you said, it's more like a little brother. But so I do get some of the sweeter notes and all that. So to me, it's kind of like a good medium
yeah.
to right in the middle. But it is really good, and to me, it is worth buying. Like I said, $35. I think it's good to have a variety.
I would first start off and say that if you're looking for a peat bomb, this is not one to go to. If you want something like Highland Park, where it offers you a little bit of peat with some other things in it, then I would try this because it had creaminess, a little bit of citrus, brine, pepper. It's going to offer you something different than those. So if you want peat, maybe go somewhere else. If you want a little bit of smoke, try this. And having said that, I think it's not supposed to be a peaty whiskey. It's just supposed to have some smoke in it. And for the non-age statement, for the price, I would give it a 9.0.
Oh, really?
I like it.
Oh, okay.
And I got to factor the price in there too. It's so affordable.
That's true.
That I think Talisker always does things well, and once you jump to the 10-year, you're looking at like $70, 65. So,
Ho, ho. All right.
Talisker Storm. It has stormed in my heart. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot lightning out of my ass here soon. All right. But once again, the winner,
Crosby's Corner. Please email us. Simple diversion 618@gmail.com. And thank you all for watching and participating. Let us know, have you had Talisker? Is Talisker one of your favorites? Thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, because we'd love to have you.
yeah, stick around. Join the community.
More to come. It's been fun, Rob.
It has been, but it's not over until it's over.
Well, as always, have a drink in your hand, hug someone you love, and
Sing Kumbaya.
remember, the only
That
way
was
to
a
get
little weird.
world peace is it starts with you.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. We love you.